Look up from your screen right now. This message couldn't wait another minute. Archangel Michael has broken through the veil with urgent news. In just 2 days, someone close to you plans to betray your trust. This warning isn't meant for anyone else watching. The angels have guided you specifically to this message. The heavens have parted to show you what human eyes can't see. Someone wearing a friendly mask hides dangerous intentions behind their smile. Someone sitting at your table, sharing your secrets, promising their loyalty. Michael's sword of truth cuts through their lies to protect you before it's too late. The angels held this warning until the perfect moment, not a day too soon or too late. The stars themselves have aligned to make sure you hear these words exactly 48 hours before betrayal strikes, giving you just enough time to shield yourself. Have you felt that chill when certain people enter the room lately? Noticed forced smiles that don't reach the eyes? Had dreams where familiar faces shift into strangers? Your soul has been sending alarm signals your mind couldn't decode until now. This betrayer believes their plan is foolproof, hidden in shadow. But Archangel Michael's light exposes every dark corner. This warning comes because your spiritual light attracts both true friends and false ones. Your path forward matters to forces beyond this world. You must listen carefully now. This betrayal targets what you value most: your trust, your resources, your heart, your good name. Michael reveals this now because the damage would knock you far off your destined path if it succeeds. Protection is available, but time runs short. The divine clock ticks down to exactly 48 hours. Any earlier warning would have seemed like groundless suspicion. Any later would leave you defenseless against what's coming. Your inner voice already confirms what these words reveal. Trust it now. Tap that like button immediately to create a direct line to Archangel Michael's protection. This simple action sends a signal through the ethers that you're ready to receive divine shielding against those planning to harm you. Guardian angels hover close, watching over your shoulder as you read these words. They've tracked this betrayal from the moment it was conceived, waiting for when your heart would be open to this warning and ready to accept heaven's help. Right, Michael? Stand guard in the comments to activate a powerful shield of blue light around you. The moment these words leave your fingertips, protective energy begins surrounding you, making the betrayer's plans crumble before they can take action. No other angelic protection this powerful has been offered this year. Your spiritual safety hangs in the balance. Act without delay. Heaven's window stays open briefly, and 48 hours pass quicker than you realize. The red flags have been waving for weeks. Your eyes saw them, but your heart wasn't ready to understand their meaning. Remember when that conversation stopped suddenly when you walked in? When that person asked unusual questions about your finances or personal information? When someone got defensive over simple questions? These weren't innocent moments but careful reconnaissance for the coming betrayal. Write "My eyes are open now" in the comments section as your awareness awakens. Betrayal leaves fingerprints everywhere once you know what to look for. Each strange coincidence forms part of a larger pattern of deception. Michael's insight reveals the full picture. That person who's suddenly interested in your passwords and accounts. The one who borrows things without returning them. The friend who asks probing questions about your schedule and movements. These behaviors aren't random but connected threads in the betrayal being planned. Your body tried telling you through instinct. The stomach tightening when certain people call. The sudden headaches during specific conversations. The unexplained anxiety in previously comfortable relationships. Your physical reactions were warning signals from your guardian angels. Heaven's wisdom exposes what's been happening in shadow. Those times when explanations didn't quite add up but you pushed doubts aside. When promises seemed empty. When support felt conditional. Your soul recognized the falsehood even when your mind created excuses. Awareness is your first defense. Michael shows you these patterns not to create fear but to empower your discernment. When you see clearly, no deception can stand against the light of truth. Why does Michael himself bring this warning? As Heaven's Prince and Chief Protector, he personally intervenes only in moments of critical importance. Michael's presence brings unmistakable signs. Blue feathers appearing in unexpected places. Flashes of blue light in your peripheral vision. Sudden thoughts of protection and safety. Metal objects like coins or keys appearing mysteriously. These aren't coincidences but calling cards from the angelic realm. Right, I recognize your signs, Michael, to strengthen this divine connection. Every guardian receives protection tailored to their specific situation. Knowing this helps you trust this message without doubt or hesitation. Heaven's sight reveals why this warning comes now. This betrayal threatens more than just your personal peace. It aims to derail important work your soul agreed to accomplish, work that impacts many lives beyond your own. Your mission carries significance in the grand tapestry. Michael watched patiently for the perfect moment to intervene. Too early, and you might dismiss these warnings as paranoia. Too late, and the betrayer's plan would already be in motion beyond stopping. Divine timing provides exactly the protection window needed. Notice how your thoughts have turned toward protection themes recently. The articles about security that caught your attention. The conversations about trust that seemed especially meaningful. The dreams of guardian figures. All were preparations, ensuring you'd recognize this message when it arrived. Michael's energy grows stronger around you with each passing hour. His protection doesn't require your belief, only your acceptance and permission to act on your behalf in this critical moment. Heaven's intelligence reveals exactly what this betrayal involves. The full picture comes into focus now, with details you need to protect yourself. The betrayal has specific targets. It might involve accessing your personal accounts without permission. Perhaps spreading false stories to damage relationships you value. Maybe taking credit for your work or ideas. Possibly exposing private information shared in confidence. Heaven shows the exact form this betrayal takes in your situation. Right, I see the plan exposed to acknowledge this revelation. The betrayer follows a calculated strategy, first turning deeper trust, then gathering information, finally waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Their mask slips occasionally, revealing glimpses of true intentions if you watch carefully. Michael's insight exposes the real motives. Not random cruelty but calculated self-interest drives this person. Perhaps envy of your good fortune or abilities. Maybe resentment of your progress or happiness. Possibly desire to possess what you've worked hard to build. Understanding their motivation helps you recognize similar patterns. Previous experiences may suddenly make new sense. This betrayal echoes previous situations you've faced, though perhaps more subtly disguised. Michael reveals these connections so you can avoid repeating painful lessons. Pay attention to the contradiction between words and energy. The betrayer says supportive things while their energy feels draining. They promise loyalty while making secret plans. They ask for trust while giving none. This energetic disconnect creates the uneasy feeling you couldn't previously identify. What seemed like occasional inconsistency now reveals itself as a consistent pattern of deception. Heaven's timing ensures you see this truth before irreversible damage occurs. Heaven opens its armory to you now. Archangel Michael brings powerful protections specifically designed against betrayal and deception. Michael's famous blue flame forms your first defense. This divine fire surrounds your energy field completely, creating an impenetrable barrier against deception. This sacred flame doesn't just block negative energy, it reveals hidden agendas, making invisible threats visible to your awakened perception. Right, I stand in the blue flame to activate this protection. Beyond the flame, Michael offers additional tools. His sword of truth sharpens your discernment, cutting through confusion and manipulation. His mirror shield reflects harmful intentions back to their source, creating natural consequences without you needing to take action. Special guardian angels join Michael at your side. These divine specialists excel at unmasking deception, monitoring communications for falsehood, strengthening your natural intuition, and creating circumstances that reveal true intentions before harm occurs. These protections grow stronger each time you acknowledge them. Simply thinking thank you, Michael, throughout your day intensifies the angelic presence surrounding you. This isn't complicated spiritual practice, just simple recognition and gratitude. Staying calm strengthens these divine shields. Observing without fear or anger. Trusting your gut feelings about people and situations. Following sudden impulses to change plans or secure important information. These natural responses channel angelic guidance effectively. Michael works through both spiritual means and practical action. Expect sudden insights about steps to take, changing passwords, securing documents, adjusting schedules, or having important conversations. These mundane actions combine with spiritual protection for complete coverage against what's coming. While exposing betrayal, Heaven also highlights your genuine supporters. This divine discernment proves crucial during the challenging days ahead. True allies show consistent patterns. Their actions match their words without contradiction. They respect your boundaries without needing explanations. They offer support without keeping score. They protect your interests even when you're not present. These qualities reveal soul-level integrity. Right, I recognize my true circle as heaven illuminates energetic signatures around you. Authentic supporters radiate steady, warm energy that feels refreshing rather than depleting. Their presence brings clarity rather than confusion. Their intentions align harmoniously with their behavior. Michael suggests simple loyalty tests during this critical period. Notice who keeps confidential information private. Observe who speaks about absent friends with respect rather than gossip. Pay attention to who celebrates your success without subtle undermining. These behaviors reveal character beneath the surface. Divine synchronicity marks authentic connections. People meant to support your path often appear through meaningful coincidences. Their strengths complement your challenges. Their abilities fill gaps in your own. These harmonious connections contrast sharply with relationships based on convenience or opportunity. Look closely at communication patterns. Genuine allies speak truth kindly but honestly. They question directly rather than planting doubts. They address concerns openly rather than through hints or gossip. These communication qualities reflect soul integrity. Some connections transcend this lifetime. Certain souls have walked beside yours through many experiences. While their current appearance may be new, the soul connection carries ancient loyalty. Michael helps you recognize these eternal friends among temporary acquaintances. This discernment serves not just current protection but future path alignment. Heaven equips you with practical spiritual tools against betrayal. Archangel Michael offers these divine weapons for immediate use in your protection. A simple but powerful prayer creates instant protection. Archangel Michael, surround me now. Cut all deception with your sword of truth. Wrap me in your blue protective flame. These words activate immediate angelic response, creating a shield that betrayal cannot penetrate. Right, I arm myself with light to access additional spiritual weapons. Visualization becomes a powerful defense. See brilliant blue light extending 3 feet round you in all directions. Imagine this light scanning and dissolving any deceptive energy that approaches. Picture Michael standing beside you, sword ready, wings extended. Symbolic protection strengthens your defenses. Wearing or carrying blue objects. Drawing Michael's sword or shield symbol on paper and keeping it with you. Placing small mirrors facing outward in your space. These physical actions create energetic equivalents that reinforce your protection. Spoken declarations establish spiritual boundaries. I am protected by divine light. Only truth remains in my presence. I stand under Michael's complete protection. These statements aren't magical incantations but deliberate claims of spiritual sovereignty that deception cannot override. Internal practices form your strongest defense. Staying emotionally neutral when interacting with suspected betrayers. Consciously noticing energy exchanges during conversations. Trusting immediate intuitive warnings without requiring logical explanation. Michael's presence naturally accelerates truth revelation. Deception that might have remained hidden indefinitely quickly surfaces under his illuminating energy, often through unexpected circumstances that seem coincidental but aren't. Heaven reveals what happens after this betrayal attempt. Understanding the outcome helps maintain confidence as events unfold. When you accept Michael's protection, the betrayal's impact transforms completely. What was designed to cause harm instead creates powerful revelation. The truth exposed serves your highest good, removing deception that would have continued indefinitely. Right, I welcome truth's victory as Michael shows the perfect resolution ahead. Those attempting harm face natural consequences when divine protection redirects negative energy to its source. These consequences create necessary learning rather than punishment, maintaining karmic balance. Relationships clarify naturally through this experience. Connections based on authentic care strengthen despite challenges. Attachments founded on false premises dissolve without effort, creating space for more aligned relationships. This natural sorting serves your highest evolution. The betrayal attempt, once exposed, releases stagnant energy from your life. Situations that no longer serve your growth naturally resolve. Doors meant to close finally shut. Attachments draining your energy break free. This clearing creates space for fresh beginnings aligned with your true path. Challenges revealing true character accelerate spiritual growth more effectively than comfort ever could. Your soul recognizes this benefit even when your human awareness resists temporary discomfort. Your timeline shifts in positive ways after this intervention. Paths that seem certain suddenly change. Opportunities previously blocked suddenly appear. Connections you never anticipated suddenly form. This divine redirection prevents wasted energy on dead-end roads. What initially appears as unwelcome disruption reveals itself as divine protection from far greater harm that would have occurred without this intervention. The betrayal exposed becomes a blessing disguised as challenge. Heaven lifts the veil between worlds, revealing the higher purpose behind this betrayal warning. A deeper soul-level understanding emerges beyond human perception. This betrayal situation reflects rebirth agreements. Before entering this life, souls agreed to play specific roles for each other's growth. Even the betrayer agreed at soul level to provide this catalyst for important spiritual development in your journey. Right, I see the larger plan as Michael reveals growth opportunities hidden within this challenge. Beneath human drama lies sacred purpose, developing discernment that serves your entire lifetime, establishing boundaries that protect your energy, purifying your circle to align with your highest path. Your spiritual mission clarifies through this experience. Perhaps learning to trust your instincts without outside validation. Maybe developing strength to stand in your truth despite manipulation. Possibly clearing old patterns where betrayal repeatedly entered your experience. Certain lessons appear repeatedly until mastered. Soul growth requires applying spiritual wisdom in practical situations. Intellectual understanding transforms into embodied knowing through direct experience, even painful ones involving betrayal. The people who challenge us most directly often serve as our greatest teachers. Their actions, while difficult to experience, reflect higher agreements serving expanded awareness. The betrayer plays a role in your spiritual awakening, though their human self remains unaware of this purpose. This experience connects directly to your larger mission, removing obstacles preventing your fullest expression. Divine timing ensures this lesson arrives precisely when you have the strength and support to integrate its wisdom completely. What seems like random human drama follows a carefully orchestrated plan for soul evolution. Heaven reveals how your path transforms after this protection. Understanding these positive outcomes strengthens your resolve during current challenges. Renewed clarity becomes your first reward. Once betrayal attempts fail against Michael's protection, your discernment strengthens permanently. Energy previously spent managing hidden deception redirects toward creative pursuits aligned with your true purpose. Right, I claim my better future as Michael shows relationship transformations ahead. Connections based on authentic alignment naturally deepen. Those built on manipulation naturally dissolve without drama. This energetic sorting creates space for soul-aligned partnerships supporting your highest growth. Projects previously facing mysterious obstacles suddenly progress smoothly. Intuitive guidance becomes sharper without interference from deceptive energies. Divine support manifests more tangibly as roadblocks dissolve from your path. Energy previously drained by undetected betrayal returns to your field immediately. Mental clarity increases as subconscious anxiety about unnamed threats disappears. Emotional stability strengthens as truth replaces uncertainty and doubt. This experience establishes powerful protection patterns lasting far beyond the current situation. Your energy field develops natural immunity to deception after Michael activates your spiritual discernment. Future betrayal attempts fail before gaining traction in your experience. Your divine plan unfolds more directly after this clearing. Purposes previously hidden reveal themselves with unexpected clarity. Connections supporting your soul mission strengthen naturally. Opportunities perfectly matching your authentic gifts appear with surprising timing. What appears as unwelcome warning actually announces significant breakthrough. This betrayal situation arrives not to create fear but to clear your path for unprecedented growth and deeper connection with your highest purpose and most aligned relationships. Heaven's protection reaches full power now. The complete divine shield against betrayal stands ready for your final activation. Michael stands directly beside you, sword drawn, wings extended, blue flame surrounding both you and your environment. His presence remains unwavering through the critical 48 hours ahead, and beyond as needed. Right protection now complete as Michael reveals final preparation steps. Stay centered in quiet confidence rather than anxious vigilance. Release all attachment to specific outcomes or scenarios. Trust the divine plan already established for your complete protection. Every experience leading to this moment prepared you perfectly. Your spiritual awareness developed exactly to the level needed to recognize and receive this intervention when it matters most. Your protection requires only sincere acceptance of heavenly help freely offered. No spiritual expertise or complex rituals needed, just willingness to receive what's already being extended to you. Your connection to Michael and his protection extends far beyond this specific situation. This relationship continues as permanent support throughout your spiritual journey whenever needed. All revealed wisdom integrates into your experience now, permanently strengthening your connection to heaven's guardian forces. Receive the blessing of complete angelic protection with open heart. Divine wisdom guides your steps constantly, perfect truth illuminates your path eternally. Michael stands guard as betrayal attempts transform into powerful blessings that